Okay, wait. Pause. Just wait. Congratulations. Welcome to the month of September. This is the 9th month of 2021. Oh my goodness. Like a dream, we're almost close to the end of this year. Oh my goodness. Now I have to apologize. I really tried my best, starting from probably late last year or probably last year. I can't remember. I've not really taken my time to observe properly, but I tried my best in the past to always give this at the beginning of the month. I often did it before the first, scheduled before the first, so that it always came on the first. But since this year began, with many other things cropping up here and there, and probably not me not being quite disciplined or very observant, I have not been making it on the first of the month. I've been missing the first of the month so much this year. And let me even confess, I was very free on the first of this month, so I would have had perfect time to share this congratulatory note. But well, that doesn't really change much. We are still in the month, so I can still tell you congratulations. Let me say another thing again. I really love saying this part. I really love congratulating you for entering the new month. I really love it so much. It gives me so much joy to say this, to say congratulations. You made it to September. Wow, amazing. Thank God. Now, even if you're not listening to this on November, if you're listening to it maybe probably a year after, at least that means you're alive by this time. So I really thank God. God has kept us. God has kept me till this month, and I really trust that God still has a lot in store before this year is over. It is not too late to key into what God is doing at this time. It's not too late if you have been backsliding, if you have been sluggish. It is not too late to pick it up and begin with God again. It's not too late to continue with God. And if you have been continuing with God, kudos to you. And if you have just been getting tired, this note is just here to remind you that please don't give up. God has not given up on you. It has not been easy for most people. It has not been easy for me. Things, have been trying our faith. Things have been trying my faith. Things have been there to just, poke you. But the truth is that when you remind yourself that God is with you and God has the best plan for you, that is one of the best therapy you can give yourself. So I really want to thank God for what He has done through this whole month, this year until now. It has been amazing and beautiful. And I'm really trusting God that the remaining months left for this year will be beautiful as well. And I would love to have you next month for another round of congratulations. Yes, I would love to have you then. And until then, let's ride into today's topic, or let's ride into the intro talk as usual. I need to give you an intro talk for the podcast, unless when there is I just want to be different for that podcast, or I just want to try something new. But I have to give you an intro talk. So let's still ride in for the intro talk. Let's ride in. Now, the purpose of intro talk is just to give you a preview of the topic matter ahead, and to also let you know the inspiration behind the topic. I love to do that so that before you listen to the main body of the podcast, you just get an insight to why the podcast came to be. Also, like I've always said in previous podcasts, I love to be inspired by the Holy Spirit, and I have been more intentional to make sure that whatever topic I'm sharing is not just coming from somewhere in my head, but it's coming as a result of me spending time to think about it and give more body to it, and allow God to give me more words on it. Now, it doesn't mean that I'm not going to get a deeper understanding later on, and it also doesn't mean that I know everything about it before I share. It's just that I want to make sure that I have enough light, and for that moment, knowing that yes, in the future I'm going to get more light on it. And another reason why I also do the intro talk is because yes, it adds more vibe, it adds more uniqueness to this podcast. Although I don't know if somebody else does it, but I've not observed yet. Yes, so just a time for you to know why this topic came to be. Now, I've been meditating on this topic in an indirect pattern. Sometimes it's not as if I get the the topic immediately, but I must have been thinking about or meditating on the body. Then later on, I get to have the main topic. I get a topic that suits the meditation that I was having. Like, I have a topic that I'm just thinking about, but I don't have a topic for it. But along the line, a topic just comes out, and I'm like, wow, this topic suits what I have been meditating on. Now, I have a friend who has been talking a lot about how to hear from God, talking to God, and has also been talking a lot on recently he released a small book on titled tap out to win, and in that topic a lot of pages on it talked about addiction, and I talked about addiction and how to address addiction. Now, the interesting thing about this is that the way he went about it is very interesting, and also there was also a page where he just made a big heading titled Addiction versus God. So I do believe it's a unique and interesting insight, and as I read through the book, it resonated with many things that God had also shared with me in regards to addiction. So I could also resonate with many things he mentioned about trusting God to heal you through whatever addiction you're going through, and also could resonate it in my personal life, as these are things that God has been teaching me and I have been practicing. So when I saw it in a written out form, I could say, yes, this is beautiful. Side notes, he criticized Amala a lot. Now, if he's going to listen to this podcast, I don't know, because I'm not going to cajole him too. He will be laughing by now, because yes, he's an anti-Amala activist. Now, if you are listening and you are not on any of my social media platform, that means you have not seen me post about it. But if you are on any of my social media platform, you must have already seen me post about it, and you must have probably downloaded it already. But if you haven't, I'm just going to call out his name, and please, you go find him out on Instagram, and yes, download the ebook from the link on his page. So his Instagram handle is Olatunde Obafemi, so with double I at the end. So I'm just going to spell it for those that may not know how to spell the name. It's spelled at OLATUNDEOBAFEMII. So that is his name. Go check his name on Instagram. When you find his page, click on the link attached to his bio and download the book. Now, I'm not saying this because he asked me to. Certainly, he didn't ask me to do this, but I felt that what he wrote in that book resonates a lot with this podcast. So if you do go get the book, it's going to just add more volume to what I'm sharing here. So he didn't ask me to do this. No, it's just me doing it on my own. And if you didn't get if you didn't get this name that I call her, then just send me a message. Please use that message button attached to this place. Send me a message and I will reply to you, and I'll send you the link to the page. While I was thinking on this topic, I was thinking about this topic specifically, and many other things came into the body of this meditation, and that is why this topic is birthed. And on that note, I want to really thank God for the opportunity to share with you. And also, a side note, the link attached to this podcast has been changed. Ooh. And what that means is that this link this new link will give you a broader give you an easier access to all my platforms. Now, the other link could still share you on my platforms, but I feel this link is going to make it far much easier. So on this link, you're going to get my books easier. You're going to get like the direct link to my books, although my books are on another platform now. I'm going to have them on two platforms, but currently one platform is much more open for use, and you're going to get to my YouTube channel and to my blog as well. But the summary is that the new link I'm using will make it easier for you to just navigate compared to the other link. So yes, it will be nice to have you participate. And yes, I'm going to soon add a contact button to this new link. Certainly, maybe by the time you're listening to this podcast, a contact button has been attached to this link, so that it will be easier for you to reach out to me if you can't use the message button. So yes, our intro talk has really taken a lot because of the extra announcement added. I didn't want to add an extra part for announcement. So that's why this part is going to take long. So yes, finally, let us ride into today's topic. Let's ride it.